wait a second. This cold, brisk morning. Get some of y'all hopping on. Got our baby in the back. And Honey in the driver's seat. And a lap full of stuff. Look at this. Got a lap full of packages I got in mail this morning. So, how are y'all? We are cold. Cold weather has come back to us for this week. And then next week it looks like 60s and 70s. So that's more what we love. We don't like this cold. I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is supposed to be in the 20s. So that's really cold for us. But I've got my coat on. I got a sweater. I've got my lap blanket. I like to keep a blanket in the car. And actually take it with me to church because I keep a blanket on my pew at church. I'm like a little granny, which I'm a granny now. I've got a grandson, so gotta have my little blanket. But now I'm cold-natured, real cold-natured, so I'm not liking cold at all. So, but anyway, how are y'all? Is it cold where y'all are? Let me know where you're at and if it's cold where y'all are. I think a lot of the United States is cold. And it looked like some of the places, Tennessee, Virginia, and all that was flooding. We have friends up there in that direction. They're getting a lot of flooding, so that's really terrible. But yesterday, Chris smoked us some burnt ends. And you take what is that?
It's a pork belly.
Pork belly.
They used to make bacon out of.
And made it up in little squares and then smoked it for a few hours, and then we put barbecue stuff on it, put it back in the smoker, and they were so good. We used a different sauce that we've never used before, and it was top notch. I'm going to definitely be buying that again. It was called
Four Brothers.
Was it Natchez or?
I can't remember it.
Caleb, do you remember the name of that sauce? The name of that barbecue sauce?
It's like four.
Natchez.
It's four. It's their last name. It's brother, like four brothers.
Anyway, it was very, very good.
You're gonna put a video out on it.
Yes, we did the video. We did a video, so it'll be coming out this week, and it'll be, y'all. It's not hard. A couple hours, 3 hours tops, whatever.
3.5 maybe.
And he got the meat at Sam's, and we only did half of it, and we still had some left over. So, and then today for lunch, I have. Last night I put in a roast, and we're doing the Mississippi roast. So that's super easy. There's an older video on here that shows Chris doing the Mississippi roast. It's an older video, probably needs to be redone. And the kitchen has been updated since then, and anyway, we have that, but going in for our lunch today, and we put it over potatoes. So very easy. So I'm excited about having that today. So very busy week coming up. We're in revival. We start revival today, and we're going to be in revival till Friday night. And so we have church every night, and then we have Kennedy and I will be going out of town the next 3 weekends for the boutique. We have different pop-ups that we have to go to. Ladies days, ladies retreat, camp meetings, stuff like that. So we're going to be really busy, and I'm glad it's going to be getting warmer next week, so we don't have to be cold when we do all that. But we're on our way to church. Y'all that watch us on Sundays know that we have our happy Sundays on our happy drive to church. And Chris will be stopping at our donut store that we always stop at. on Sunday mornings. But he doesn't have to teach today. So he gets a Sunday off. And he gets to just soak it in, right? And that's always nice when you can just refresh yourself. So we don't have to tell you what he's going to teach on today. What else can we tell them? We don't have our garden started.
100-pound dog's a big dog.
We usually, Texans, or our area, North Texas, usually has their potatoes and onions in the ground by Valentine's Day. But because this week was going to be so cold, we're putting it off a week or two. So we hope to do our potatoes and onions really soon. He's already tilled the ground. Will you retill it again? But
It's supposed to rain this week.
yeah, it's supposed to rain either tomorrow or Wednesday. I can't remember which day. But anyway, what are you going to be doing this week besides revival and working other stuff?
Whoa, nothing.
He's going in really early every day.
Yeah, we're doing case cleanings where they take all the shelves out of the bottom of the refrigerated cases in the store, and we take a shop vac and suck everything out that drops down in there, and dust and food, and then take a power washer and clean the bottoms, get the drains clear, and make sure everything's draining good.
So he's been getting up at 3 for the last week, and he's got to do that again, and plus have revival at night. So it's going to be a tough week on you. But we're off tomorrow. He doesn't have to work tomorrow because tomorrow's President's Day. So at least it'll only be for 4 days. So you need to catch up on some sleep and then take naps after work before church starts. We'll see how that goes.
Probably won't happen.
It's supposed to be in the 20s and 30s from Wednesday on until the weekend. So we'll be using the wood stove, I'm sure. So what else can we tell them, babe, for the week? What's happening?
Nothing. There ain't nothing to tell.
Regular old life.
We can just make up some stuff, I guess.
I like regular life. That means nothing crazy's happening. Well, we are, I think I've told y'all already that we're going to Yellowstone in August, and we're really excited about that. So we've been doing a lot of planning, and we've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about what we want to see. And one of the things that I'm probably really excited about, it's nothing like huge or anything, but to me, I've read it in a lot of books, and so I wanted to see it for a long time. And it's called Independence Rock. And so on the way to Yellowstone, we will,
Isn't it in Casper, Wyoming, I think?
it's right outside that, and it's
Or close to it.
Alcova.
Well, that's the park that we're gonna stay in.
Yeah, but it's in that area.
Oh,
Yeah. Alcova, something like that, Wyoming. And whenever, don't forget a receipt.
I was gonna bring one back and make you proud, but that you have to tell me, but you just ruined it.
Just ruined it, yeah. We've been doing our taxes, and we realized that we need receipts for a lot of things that we haven't been getting receipts for.
Stay in here, Caleb.
Good
Yeah.
chance. But Independence Rock is where a lot of people would stop when they was on the wagon train going to, west. They would stop at Independence Rock, and they would sign it. And some of the signatures can still be seen at the very top. And it's just really kind of a rest area. It's not like a big museum or anything, but it's huge. And so I have read that. Probably my very favorite fiction series based on truth is called the Sweetbriar series, Sweetbriar Bride. If y'all have not ever read those, I can't remember who the author is, but that's probably my very all-time favorite fiction series, and it's based on that era of the wagon trains and, you know, going. I love that era. And so I remember reading those books when I was a teenager, and I loved them so well that I went and I bought that series. And then just looking up on the internet about it, I actually seen that that series was written off of actually the people in the book are kind of real, but they still put fiction with it. But they stopped and they signed it. And ever since then, I have been interested in this. So we're stopping at Independence Rock in Wyoming, and I am very, very excited about it. I don't know how far up I'll have to hike to actually see some of the original signatures, but I've got to start getting in shape. And the donut shop is probably not the best place to start. But anyway, thank you. Well, we're here we're going to have our breakfast, so we will go ahead and go. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and we'll try to get that video up of those burn-ins in the next couple of days. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Until then, keep looking to the east. Bye-bye.